What brought me into the office was for the last 5 years after a car accident where we were rear-ended. I've been in a lot of pain. I sought treatment from a couple of different offices, chiropractors mostly, and I saw that I was progressively getting worse and it was limiting what I was able to do. I decided, actually it was my husband who had talked me into it. He saw one of the commercials on TV and he was pretty adamant about my coming in because I was very skeptical that anything was going to help at the point that I felt I was. Before I came in, I was in a lot of pain. I have a pretty good high pain tolerance, but I was in severe pain, moderate to severe pain most of the time. I rarely got relief. I wasn't really able to take long trips or travel, which I enjoy doing because it was just excruciating to be sitting down all the time. I was very limited in doing things that I wanted to do, and I was basically in pain all the time. And I hadn't slept. I couldn't sleep more than 2 to 4 hours was tops, and that was pretty good for me to be able to sleep 2 to 4 hours. After the first treatment that I had, I slept 8 hours, which was the first time I had slept 8 hours in 5 years. After the second treatment, I slept 12 hours. I went to bed at 7:30, and I think I woke up at 7:30 the next morning. So that was an immediate result that I saw that I was able to sleep soundly and my back didn't hurt, because before the treatment my spine felt like a metal rod, and it didn't matter what position I would get in. And I have a very comfortable lounging chair in the bedroom too. It didn't matter what position I would get in, there was no relief. So I immediately found relief in terms of sleeping. I was less tight, but however, I was still kind of spasming in my middle back. And I did that for a while, but it progressively got less and less until I remember about a month ago sitting down watching a football game, and I was completely relaxed. I was sitting in a couch that you kind of sink into, which I really couldn't sit in before because was very uncomfortable. And I was completely relaxed, and I realized that I had driven 95 miles that day. I had been running all day since the morning, and I was sitting down watching TV, and nothing was hurting. And I think that's when it kind of hit me that, wow, this is really amazing, that in comparison to how I was, and to be able to do what I'm doing and not hurt, it's just a blessing. I mean, it's really, it feels good. I was treated like a queen at a spa. I was actually treated very well. I'm the kind of person who expects a lot, and I really couldn't find fault in the treatment I got. Everyone from the front desk to getting on the table, the consideration they show, it's like they realize the first time you do it how unstable you feel. So they're very careful. I felt like I was cared for and well taken care of. I have the best comments to make about them because they deserve it. They really go out of their way, and they made me feel comfortable. I never felt before in certain places when you're slow and you can't get off as fast as you'd like or move the way you'd like, people notice and you feel a little uncomfortable. But I was made to feel very comfortable here. Well, if I have anything else to add, is I would say that I feel like more people should do this. They should try it. I don't think that the commercial sometimes justifies or gives you a real sense of how good this works, even though you kind of see the people, water surfing and doing different things. I didn't think that there was going to be anything that was going to help because I tried several things. I tried acupuncture, chiropractic, different types, physical therapy. Um, but to me, that went from the first time I sat down on the table, I didn't know what to expect. It just felt great. It felt like that's what your body needed, and I had to travel a long distance to get here, every day, but it was well worth it, and I would do it again. I mean, I actually thank my husband for forcing me to come in, because I probably wouldn't have done it on my own.